start?
Yes, I have started. So, ailment, right? I think that's what this one is, right? The one with the poison. The ailment. Poisonous one. Are you going to speak, or are you just going to continue to ASMR people?
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, so ailment, fuck. That must have poisoned. Yeah.
That has to be
I don't know
right.
if we should do the mints last.
You think we should do the mints last?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so the E.
Yeah, the mints. It's back for more.
It's
You
back.
have to watch the last video to find out where that's from. Okay, so the orange thing.
The Aki.
I don't use it much.
Neither do I.
So, well, if we were to put this in tournament viability, I don't think.
I don't see it getting too much use.
Yeah, it's probably because there's a few other plants that can hit other zombies with this. Like, we're probably better. Like, for instance, like piercing plants in general, basically. Like, they hit other zombies like faster. Like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe about B tier, maybe C tier. Honestly, I don't see it being the greatest.
I don't use it too much.
B or C or whatever.
I only really use it when I have to.
Cursed.
What if I cursed?
But yeah, B or C. I think
Well,
if we're reserving S like as hard as we should be, it should be C tier.
yeah, that makes sense.
Next ailment, not ailment.
Next,
Aloe, my bad.
Next ailment.
Aloe, I don't have it.
I do.
So yeah, it's just your.
I for some reason have a level 4 aloe, I think. I don't know why. I don't know how. But it's pretty useful at times. I only really used it when I just felt like trying something random in the worlds.
So it's not really viable, is what you're saying at the most.
Well, I put it behind the
Pumpkin?
I would put it behind like the pumpkin or like whatever plant it's covering, yeah.
So I'd assume,
Sorry,
considering I don't have it, I'd assume it's
it heals them.
like the plant food ability is like just heals a bunch of them.
I can't remember fully.
Does it have defense?
It does have defense itself.
So would you put this? What do you think? I think A or B, honestly, because it's kind of nice.
It overheals the plant in front of it when you boost it. I don't know if it heals other plants around it.
Oh, I didn't know.
So like the plant in front of it would get more health than it normally has.
Second time I just got the hardest one, like as the last cereal ever.
Wow.
My bad. Yeah, so that's all you. I don't really have much.
It doesn't have much use other than like sitting it behind a plant that covers another.
Yeah, it's low key I don't want to say a waste, but like, say you're like in tournaments, like where they're really strong, like one-shot type zombies, and he doesn't really have much use if you're getting one-shot a lot. Like by really strong people.
Have some newspaper boys.
And I think
the all-stars.
Yeah, the only way you would probably be able to make him as a person like efficient would be like to have like the explodo vine and the blastberry vine, pyro vine, etc. Like you'd probably need one of those because like it doesn't really have much attack. It's just a defender. And why would you have a defender that's behind a plant? Isn't that weird?
Well,
unique,
it's
though,
more or less a support class plant.
Yeah. But
it can be considered a utility.
I think it's about B tier, from what I know.
Yeah, same. this.
Apple mortar, I would think is A for sure, for sure. Because not only can it stun people for a mad long time, it has multiple shots. It can hit multiple zombies.
Doesn't like the full apple like knock them back too?
Uh, I think so. I'm not sure, but I know for sure it stuns and it does 80 damage.
This is coming from two idiots that haven't played the game in months.
Yeah, so
We have base knowledge of most plants.
We're bad at the game.
So
Can't remember everything fully.
So yeah, that's what I think. Stun and about 80 damage or so, multiple zombies is like hard A. I for sure think it's nice. And it has good skin, so you know automatic A.
As long as you sit it in the back.
Yeah, I need to back. It's kind of slow, which is one of its bad sides. Banana.
Banana is kind of fun to use when you have a lot of them.
True.
You can just hit two places randomly and just fire.
But for me, I don't know. The banana, it takes a really long time to like.
Even at max level, they do take like 5-10 seconds.
But it's really strong. But I think honestly, if you have a good enough level cherry bomb or like other bomb plant, you could like outclass it.
Yeah, we're not getting to any of them plants for a little bit.
Yeah, we won't, but like, I just feel like it would be like maybe B or maybe
When you
C.
plant food, it just volleys
C.
everything.
Definitely B, I think actually B. So B would be about average plants that are like really good, because every plant is good, obviously, but like, so like B is just standard good, and A is really good, and S is god tier, basically.
Yeah, that's the point. From
C would be like.
What's the point of B being in third place of all of these?
So yeah, I'm gonna use this for stats.
Oh yeah, you know what? Go ahead and pull up the almanac.
What's the next one? I'll try to figure out that.
More? I already have like a level 4 of that thing. I don't need more. So,
what's the next thing? The Blastberry. Blastberry, let me check. I have it. I have level 2. It does 25 damage, 250 toughness, 9 recharge. Kind of whack. But
what it does.
oh, you want to state it? You got it. I thought someone was calling me. It scared me. So, it's just it's a projectile.
A projectile that explodes into more projectiles.
But
they're really small.
Yeah. So like I feel like take it tournament wise. So you're in like. Well, tournament meta is kind of different than world meta. In like say like tournaments, I don't see you really needing it, to be honest. Cause like it's useful very much. Cause don't get me wrong, it would protect your sun plants.
Yeah.
Like that would be the way. Like,
But it's like,
it's not very strong.
I mean, you combine this with any other loving plant, and it's just really broken strats.
Yeah, so I feel like
Combine this with like a forward shooting plant, you have full coverage.
Any thoughts? I don't know. Maybe I think C. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of the berry boys. Well, not this one anyway, of course.
Well,
because there's like I don't know. It just feels like there are a lot of other plants. Like say the Dustglobber, for example, it can be powered up and do the same like little like pellet thing effect. So it's like.
did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. So
that was just.
I think C. What do you think?
I myself don't really use it much. I don't really know what to say on it.
Garbage.
It's not that bad.
All right, we got the boomerang. The boomerang, I think.
Boomerang is
A.
really good. I have like a level 6 of that.
Mine is not very high level at all.
It's like a level 5 or 6,
It's
I
5.
think.
But
But
boomerang is, I think, is A. Honestly, it's really solid. I don't think it's really god tier game breaking, but I think for sure it's like it's up there. When you start to notice it, like a lot of the first world or beginner plants,
they become like the strong.
Yeah, they're like really insane. And 500 toughness is kind of mad.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cheap. It's 150 at level 5. That's 40 damage. It hits 3 people, so. And then the plant food effect is like kind of really good because it beats.
Set that thing in the center of the screen.
Yeah, it beats the newspapers for the most part.
You just need to clear any money you don't get in the plant food. You can just. I can just hear the freaking.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
So, next plant.
This thing. I have a level 4 of this thing. I don't know how. This thing does more damage the more it hits its target. And I think the damage it does for me, I think it's 70. So, I don't know how high damage it goes up. I don't know if I don't even know if it does 70 as its starting damage.
To be honest, I don't.
Maybe it does up to 70 damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because that would be really broken if it just started at 70. Then it would go to like 80, 90, 100.
That would be really dumb.
That would be unbalanced.
And
It's a nice lobbing plant,
from what I played
but
in
it's like
tournaments, it doesn't really do much.
it's better than the what was it? It's not the blackberry vine. I can't remember it, but it's better than this one lobbing plant. I'm not sure if it's better than the Aki.
Sure, I think a key might be B tier. Maybe. I might just also be C. To be honest, if it does up to 70, I think it's C for sure.
Should we order them like based on like
don't think so.
in their tiers?
Not yet, anyway. We still have time.
So like put them all up and then like reorder them in their like
Yeah,
current tiers.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be a mad long video, but anyway, next plant is the blower. Blower's S tier for sure. Because
yeah, especially at max level, because you can plant like 2 to 3 at the same time.
For it being like so situational, which is its only downside, really, because if there.
But it's like there's always flying enemies
in like
the
tournaments
arena.
and just general, like when you're like slightly like when you're getting better.
This thing is amazing.
It is destructively, and then not to mention with reinforcement. It has a strat. With any lifting in the air plants, it combos.
And apparently the primal pea shooter also counts as one of those.
Yeah, it's a weird tech.
I mean, they get knocked back, but I don't know about them flying in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Blower is definitely S tier. I don't really.
This thing does damage.
Is mad strong.
When there's few enemies on the screen, it does a lot of damage, but when there's a lot of them, it does like minimal damage. Based on the amount of enemies that are on the screen, it'll like divide the damage up between them.
Yeah, but like the fact that let alone it freezing and cooling people is like.
And it knocks them back.
Yeah.
It freezes them, and then it'll cool them. Well, the freezing doesn't last too long. The cooling is what lasts long.
I think it's A. That's a really good plan.
The only balance is that damage dispersal.
Yeah.
The deviations. This thing.
Pomegranate.
It does immediate explosive damage.
Yeah.
Then there's the little bomblets that are around it.
The thing is, I think it's B because it's really strong and it's really nice. But don't get me wrong. But like, when you think about it, those little bomblets, they get in the way like of a plant that could be planted for like something that it can make the zombies come closer to your lawn when you could have just planted something else right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in that case, I think like that's its downfall is the fact that like if there's no one
you can't
around,
plant anything else in those bomblets.
but what it's good for is mad aggression. Like you can put it all the way in the front, and it's like mad. It's stupid useful.
Yeah, I think that's the main use that it
Yeah.
should be. I think that's what most people use it for.
But its downfall. Let me check the stats real quick. What's that thing? I don't know.
What? The heck is that? Boom boom flower. Is that what that just said? Pea vine.
Blue.
So it's literally a pea shooter vine.
Bro, we are old. All right, let me check the stats. It does 1900 damage at level 2, and does 1800 normally. It has 34 recharge. It kind of hurts, and it's 150 sun.
The cherry bomb is better than that.
I definitely think the cherry bomb's better. But yeah, I think it's B. Honestly, it's good. It's just not like game breaking or super strong.
Yeah.
Next point is why are they giving us all the mints in the front? Like
Those last.
Bong Choy is if this was specifically tournament oriented, it'd be S tier. Bong Choy is really good, honestly. But for like overall as a plant, I think it's A.
Yeah.
Because let me check.
It costs.
My Bong Choy is level 6 and is a few away from level 7.
Jesus.
It does 40 damage at its level. Is 150, but 4 recharge. If you're in a tournament when you have a lot of sun and it's a boosted one, bro, this thing literally just destroys everything. But I think Worlds is its downfall. It's strong, but like it could I don't know. It just feels like it's really expensive or something that doesn't really do the most damage up close. Actually, A. I don't know about A actually.
Nothing is in D yet, so that's good.
Yeah, I know something that will be in D.
Yeah, same.
I think you're thinking the same thing. But let's just leave it. I mean, something other than that.
That's a candidate, depending, but
That's what I was thinking. But yeah, I don't know. I think
initial thoughts are in A.
I think maybe B, honestly, because like give it its default state. It wouldn't be the best, you know. I think B for sure. Probably B. It's high B if it was ever B for sure. Like it would be like B plus. It's the best thing in B for sure. I think.
Yeah.
No, maybe I don't know. It's between the
What?
bomber granite and the bong choy. Like those are the best in B. They kind of don't belong, but we gotta save, so we gotta be.
This thing is not gonna touch B. It's not gonna go anything
I think-
B or below. This thing is really good.
Give it a overall. Honestly, it would be B in Worlds, but in tournament it's like S.
Exactly. So if we
Like-
balance that out, it's in A.
Yeah, it's an A. It's. Hold on, let me see. It's mad strong. It's like it bounces. It's kind of expensive, which is downfall. But and replanting, like the time it takes to like replant the things.
Well, yeah.
But they're really strong and they roll. It's a lot of damage.
It bounce off people.
So like it's like, and then the electric bulbs, the plant food effect, like when they like explode like on contact and they keep rolling.
Yep.
Keep it
And
pushing.
they just bounce off of them too.
So yeah, I think it's about A, honestly. Cabbage pole is A for sure.
It's already good in Worlds.
Yeah, it's disgusting in Worlds. It's like Where is it? Mine is level 6. It does 90 damage at level 6. That is ridiculous. Like, it has 4 recharge and 75 stun. That's probably S. I think it's S, low key. But considering mine is level 6 and that's not like the normal level, I think it's still A. Just to balance it out.
I haven't the slightest clue what level mine is, but it's at least level 5. So yeah, it's really good.
I think it's A for sure. It might be the best thing in there. Like,
It's at least A.
yeah.
This thing.
Anyway,
I mean,
what is
it's
this? Cactus. Cactus.
What damage does the cactus do?
I'm checking. Cactus does 40 damage at level 2, 30 at level 1. That's kind of nice considering it pierces.
So it's like
And then it does.
the spike rock and
So yeah, Spike Rock and Pierce Boy.
any other thing.
So I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it has really fast recharge. So like,
Well, I mean, the fire pea shooter was started as that expensive. So did the this thing, the boomerang.
I think it's A. I think it's another really good plant.
A lot of them are an A, mainly because of how versatile they are.
Yeah, they're really different.
Well, this thing, not very, but combine it with something else in there.
Yeah, it's always it claps. It does mad damage. Anyway, what is that? Cauliflower. Cauliflower is good, but I don't think it's great.
I'm not sure what you need this for.
45 second recharge.
Compare
for-
that to the shroom.
For honestly, like
Compare this to
the Hypno Shroom.
that boy.
Like 18-second recharge. How much is the cauliflower exactly? It's 250 with 45 seconds of recharge.
So it's
That is-
doubled. It's doubled in sun cost and over double in recharge.
Compare it to like, I think you should bring that up too, just to like put them two. You should just put those two in the tiers. So, given
Boy,
these are a lot of plants.
he's gonna be here for a lot. My eye.
So, I think it's kind of C, honestly. I don't think it's great.
It'll only be good if you're only able to use it as a.
Yeah, cause like, put it with the Hypno Shroom. The Hypno Shroom is plant fooded, and it hypnotizes pretty much stronger people as well.
Yeah.
Like, it is better, cause I mean,
It is better
cauliflower,
in the sense that it does
range.
that to stronger people, but like.
It's just range, but like for 44 seconds of it doing, I mean, if you just sitting there waiting for it to recharge, it's just like, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's valuable. I am the worst English speaker.
That's funny considering you're best at reading.
Yeah, it's just kind of strange. What is that thing? That
The
thing with
celery
arms.
stalker.
Yeah, the celery stick. the celery man. Celery man. I think.
Celery men. There's 2 of them.
Celery men. The boys.
The duo.
Isn't that weird how like the shorter one has a longer thing and like the taller one has the shorter one? It's kind of strange. Kind of weird design. Anyway.
It's like lefty and righty.
Exactly. So, give me a sec while I pull up the stats.
You should honestly like. After like place it in the thing, like go and look for like the next plant. It's like after I've placed the plant in the tier, go and look for the next plant.
Yeah, I get it. Celery stalker is 50 stun, 14.
It does over 100 damage.
Yeah, it does 120 damage. That's kind of nuts. For it to have that much toughness as well, and it goes underground.
That's at level 2.
So like,
It goes 140 to level 3.
It's really good mid ground, like in the middle. It's
Yeah.
kind of bonkers. I think it's A.
But the
It's
level you
exceptional.
have to use it in a Neon mixtape is so annoying.
Yeah, the way I have to do it is kind of whack. But like everywhere else, it's insane.
So where did you
I
say?
think A. I think it's stronger than usual. Why is Bong Choi in B? Did I really? Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way because we gotta keep A is for the exception. Alright. My bad.
Yeah, like we said, S is like amazing.
Yeah.
A is pretty good. B is alright. C is meh. D is.
Alright, next plan is Alright, it's the charred man. Green thing.
Green leaf
It's
orange boy.
charred guard. It costs 75 sun at level 3, which is the level I have it at.
I think it costs 75 sun normally.
Yeah, I think it does too. It does not much damage. It has a lot of toughness. It's more toughness than the celery stick man. And
Yeah, it knocks.
it could be comboed with clover, which is a really good thing in tournaments. Like, give it its viability, man, it is mad. But it has to grow leaves back, and it kind of takes a brick, not gonna lie. But,
I mean, at the level we have, it does.
yeah, but
Cause
it's really good, honestly. I think it's more of a utensil, I guess. A thing to use. It's more of a
we gotta go fast with these. We don't have much time.
we can do a part 2.
I mean, sure. I just hear the weirdest sounds.
Anyway, what do you think it is? Oh my god. I'm just gonna move this.
I mean, it'd be much better if I had the reinforcement with this. Because I don't have it.
Yeah, considering I do, I think it's bonkers, but I think it's B. I don't think it's, well, it might be A. Given everything else in A. I think maybe B, honestly.
Yeah, I would say C.
Next plan.
This
Okay,
thing,
do we speedrun?
this thing is immediately A
it's
off
S.
rip because we know
It's S.
what
it's
it
S,
does.
it's S.
But
It's S.
if you're in a real pinch, this thing will catch you.
This thing destroys every single thing, like everything near, and it has a
I
big
think
recharge,
I
but
think it two shots Gargantars, isn't it?
out of decent levels, I think it will. But all right, we got a speed run. All right, speed run. It's S.
The speed run.
Yes. We might revise stuff later. Chili bean, B. I think it's B. It's good and it multiplies a lot, but then again, actually A. I think it's A. It's low key.
It
like,
stuns all
nuts.
zombies behind it.
Yeah, it's
Well,
kinda-
the zombie that eats it. I mean, if there's a long line of zombies behind it,
Probably not all of it, but still. I think
it
it's
stuns
A.
at least most of them.
Yeah, and it multiplies like a lot, and it's kind of cheap, I think. Next, I hate that plant D tier. First D tier, cause it takes so long to. They tried to sell it. They was like
It's tried to sell it for $1.
Exact, and it's so bad. It takes so long to chew.
Even at max level.
Exactly, it takes so long to chew for one zombie. One, bro.
You'll
Like,
probably have to give it like the. You probably have to give it the
Definitely
mid
did.
family it's in.
alright, next one, Citron. Citron is. I think B.
Its
honestly.
charge shot is relatively slow.
Yeah, it's really slow, but in high level, it's really good. See, there's that versatility thing. I think it's just a good plan, honestly.
It just shoots a big bang.
And it has to be like meta, like in a tournament. For it to be good in a tournament, it has to be like a meta. You know what I mean? There has to be a strat with it.
Yeah.
It's not like a pick you can just
But
pull
that
out
thing
and
with
easily
the
get.
tile turn
points
is
with.
Tesla coil.
Yeah, I think coconut cannon. We should put it B.
I was about to say,
Coconut cannon is probably C. Considering how slow it is, and it
It's
doesn't. It's not very
essentially
strong.
the same as the Citron, but you have to interact with it.
And interacting with it is not the best, like, cause there's other stuff you could be doing at that time. And then it's slower, I think. It's like 15 seconds, I believe, to like charge, and I don't think it's as strong as the Citron would be. It might be, I don't know. And it's no way.
The Citron isn't as expensive as the coconut can, because I think the coconut cannon off rip when you first get it is 500, I think.
500?
I'm not sure. It's like 400 or 500. I can't remember.
Bro, if it's 500, it's going like.
I do know that the Citron off rip was 350.
Yeah. Bro, if this coconut cannon is 500, it's going to be
Why?
It's 400 at level 3. That is very scary. I think it's just gonna C tier. I think it's just C tier. It's good. It's not great. Not very strong. Not
Is this thing
Cold Snap? Cold Snap is relatively worse, honestly, than the fire one, in my opinion.
the default snap boy?
Because it's weaker, for sure. But like, and it's freezing. Like it's plant food. It has a lane. It freezes a bunch. And chills a bunch, I believe. But honestly, I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's like great. But I think it's B. Because I don't think it belongs with the coconut cannon. It does not belong. Nor does it belong with the chomper.
It has the same range as as a normal snap,
Yep. So I don't
and
think
it
it's
chills
very,
them.
Yeah.
Does it insta them when you plant food it?
No, not really. Not like a bucket headed one. I don't think it would do anyway, but not like a cone headed one. It's like
I could hardly remember.
me neither, but I think it's B. I don't think it's great. Dandelion.
Whoopsies.
Oh, you're bad at things. Alright.
Saved. Great.
Bro, the video's gone. Nah, forever.
I think. How long is this? I don't know where the frick thing is. Is it on the left?
What?
3.5 hours.
Wow. Okay, anyway.
So another 3 hours left before this freaking looping video goes over.
Next thing is the dandelion. I don't know much about it.
I know this thing does a rolling thunder when you plant food it.
Yes.
It's just dropping bombs. It's so good.
It's pretty good. I don't know its damage, unfortunately.
It's so good when it drops the bombs.
I think it's A. I don't.
But it sends bombs. Does it send bombs in different lanes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
No, wait. It doesn't. It doesn't normally. It doesn't normally. I remember them going straight. But like when it's
I do
plant
know
food, it
about
goes
it.
in different ones.
I do know about it going straight and plant food. It like carpets the area, but like, does it also send them in other lanes? Like,
I don't think it
shooting
goes.
them?
I don't think it goes in different lanes like normal. I'm pretty sure. But I think that might be B or A. It's up to you. I don't really know.
Between A or B, why the heck are all the colors the same? That's kind of triggering. It's 350 sun cost.
That's not it. I don't have it.
Its recharge is 5 seconds. It does 575 damage, but you have to wait to get it.
It's the balloon thing, bro. I don't have it. It's limited, remember? The thing is, like, it'll come back every time. So we can't see the stats right now. You'd have to Google it.
I'm retarded then.
Doesn't really matter. I think it's like A or B. I think it's B. I don't think it's same. But the bombs are good, so. I think it's
The Bob-omb gooey.
This thing is mad. I think it's A. Off rip. It's for speedrunning. You're only gonna get.
Something here. Is it in the omelet for you?
It might be. There it is. 350 sun cost. That's not it. I don't have it. It's limited, remember? The thing is like, it'll come back every time. So we can't see the stats right now. You'd have to Google it. I'm retarded then. Doesn't really matter. I think it's like A or B. I think it's B.
The Dark Ages.
Yeah, it does 75 damage and critical damage, and it follows people. It's a much better homing thistle, but it's kind of expensive. It's $225.
Use this with the Pokera, you are invincible. Use this with the Pokera and the pumpkins surrounding the Pokera. Then you got their respective mints.
Yeah. So it's A. I think it's A. Any thoughts?
No, not really. I know it's really good. I've used it a little bit before. I don't have it, but I used it.
The next thing is the.
This thing is really good when you have like 2 columns of this.
Yeah, it's good in group.
When you have a whole when you have a group of them, it's just really good because they like. I think if I'm right, the big cloud that they send out every once in a while stuns the folks in the lane above them.
It might. I don't know.
I can't remember.
It's from the what is that high looking plant? That thing. It's from
the this containment.
No, the really ghastly, the purple one that like stuns people. Let me find it. I'll show you. Where? Oh, this thing. Stallion. Yeah, this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, those joints.
it's that and like a pea shooter combined.
Yeah, pretty much a pea shooter combined. So I mean, it's I don't know. I think is it tournament viable? I don't know. I don't see it very often. Normally, I think it's pretty good if you have a lot of sun to grind.
Yeah, cause it's different.
You can have your opinion on this one. I don't really have one. I think I'm neutral.
I've used it like a bit more, and I actually think I have this plant.
I'm mad because I have 97 out of 100 packets for this thing.
Its default 150. It does. Jesus, that's a lot of damage when it's fully blue.
That's a lot of damage.
So it's more like a thirst damage.
It takes a minute to get good.
It's like a cabbage bolt style.
In terms of tournament viability, I don't think it's very good.
You gotta have something in front of it to give it time to fully bloom. That way,
Then it's good.
cause then it like whatever's in front is just gonna be laying out all the bodies that are too close, and then it'll just constantly stall people in the last 3 columns.
Exactly.
Unless you got a Gargantuar, then
Guess I'll die. I don't think. Yeah, it's B or whatever. I don't really know.
it'd be a high B. We're gonna reorganize. We're done. This thing is really, really good when in combination with the Moonflower.
Yes.
I'm not saying that it's not good alone. I'm just saying it's
Yes, I have a lot of experience with this thing.
same. Dusklover
Level
Strat. Dusklover Strat is good.
It has 9 recharge and 150 sun, which is pretty much easy to get into. Of course, that's where my perspective is coming from most of the time. But that's 60 damage at level 4 and 3x3 area. And with the concealment, it does 150. And with the Moonflower, it'd probably do more than that, about 2 something, I'd say. So it's kind of nasty.
I
think it's
know
A.
it instas normies.
Yeah, I think it's A for sure.
Yeah.
But do you think is it S tier? Is it worthy of S tier?
I mean,
Alone in a tournament, I don't think that's the way.
no.
So like it kind of needs. So yeah, it's A. It's pretty strong. Next thing, what's the next thing? I don't like the Testicoil, to be honest with you. I kind of don't like it at all.
You have to plant it on the
It's in the
tile.
shop now for gems.
Are you serious?
Does 48 damage, 150 sun, and 10 recharge basically. Which is kind of good, honestly, for stats, but like, it's a Tesla, bro. It's like, when are you gonna use that? Like, we're not not playing vertical battle. Like, no.
We have plants like the electricity, the electric pea shooter,
Yeah.
freaking lightning reed, even the mint itself.
It literally kind of depends on like something shooting. Like if it's alone, you're doomed. I mean, it does little damage to people that are in front of it, like little tase damage. And I think it's pretty good for
I
that.
think plant fooded for some reason does like 10 times damage.
Yeah, I think it's C at best. I don't think it's that great. I don't like it. Will be hunt sweet you.
I mean, it zaps all zombies in between the two of them.
Yeah. If you put them in the two top and bottom, which is great. But like
Until the RNG just like decide. Like RNGs just decides to say, nah, bro, they are going into the columns that those things are planted in. But that's where you have like that's where you could actually use the garlic. Just or actually better yet, use
anything else.
This.
Anything else, bro. Literally anything else.
This guy's actually much better.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Does she do the same thing? Like switches you?
She like brings them to
Oh.
so does the hot date. But then after the hot date is dead, it basically just does this dude's ability.
Yeah, I know that part. Okay, sweet. I like the electricity a lot. I love that plant.
I had it. I once had it. I had this thing once and it was level 3 and it was really good.
I think it's A.
This thing zaps zombies in like a 3x3 area doing like 900 damage.
That's mad damage.
I think. I'm not sure. It does like 5 to 900 damage.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. I can't lie.
It's in there. It has to be.
Oh, I see it. Okay. 950 damage at level 1, mind you.
Yeah.
With 15-second recharge and only 125. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, this thing is at least A.
That's really strong A. I don't know. There's something else.
When it dies, I think when it dies, it zaps everybody on the screen, insta-killing them, right?
Insta-killing?
Like
Everyone?
I think up until the bucket heads, which it'll rip their buckets off. I think. That Gargantar gets stuck on massive damage though. If you put that thing around a Gargantar, it's like 4 hits.
Gum nut, like right in front of it. But like
That's-
broken.
It's not it.
Yeah, quick tier. I think it's A for sure. Really strong A. Electric pea shooter. It's also A, honestly. But
Not good alone, but when he and the homies get together, they can put in work.
the Caleb City, with me and the homies. But it's 200 sun and it does 20 damage, which isn't very
I
good.
think when it's max, it's 125.
It might be B, honestly. I think it's B. Any thoughts, bro, on what tier it should be?
Not really, although it shoots piercing pieces that just dance around the zombies going down the lane. Well,
Which makes it low key better in a way than Niaki.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not C. Would it be more useful than some plants in the beat? I'm not certain. Is it better than cactus? Is it cactus tier? Cactus should not be A tier, I don't think. I should changing my mind. But then again, I think it's B. I don't think it's better than every plant in the A tier. Or some plants, match with it. Some plants do.
The cactus is very versatile.
Yeah, it's mad versatile. Plant food, that's fat.
Yeah, the plant food is indefinite. It will continuously do that damage.
What's the next plant? Oh, the EMP. I don't like it.
It's a utility. Wow. Immediately, yeah, but in turn it's like to spam those freaking imps. The EMP Peach is really good for that, but that's where you have the blover.
Exactly, and then like it only shuts them down for a limited time, making them not the best.
Why'd you look at the screen with Big Wave Beach theme?
I it caught my eye. Anyway, I don't think it's I think it's deep.
I mean, utilities are usually going to be low,
Isn't it
depending
ironic
on
how
what
you say that, but it lowers cost?
I said usually,
Yeah.
and it wasn't finished.
The thing is
It was like depending on like what they're useful for. This.
This thing is. I've used it a lot in Worlds. It is.
Yeah, same.
Really good.
I've used it so much in Worlds.
But I think it's
It does damage itself, and it's also pretty good defense. And then when you plant food, it just has extra armor that does extra damage. I think.
Actually, it's really solid. Looking at its stats, it's like not good. I don't think there's a reason not. It's not really easy to outshine it entirely.
Its recharge is its recharge is like the only thing that'll drag it down a little bit.
True.
The defense is fine.
So
Like
you could pretty much plant these forever. How little it is.
yeah, first 2-row start. This thing.
Escape room.
You could change this out with a plant and this thing will be in its place.
Low key interactive plants, I don't think are as good. Because like interactive, it's really nuts actually. Don't get me wrong. I think it's A or at least B. But like I don't know, you have to actually plant it when you're trying to grow.
Yeah, and it's
You're trying
hard
to
when there's
focus.
like 100 zombies on screen.
Exactly, you're trying to focus on what you should buy, what you should replace, where you should put stuff, and then you have to worry about like, interacting with the plants. I think it's just like it would distract you a little bit. That's why I think it's really like just let alone because it's interactive. Like say it's like a tense situation.
If folks walk in my room, I swear to God. But yeah, I agree. Interactive plants aren't all what they cracked up to be.
Yeah, so I think it's the best. Next promotion is
This thing is really good. It's just the nut. But
Explode a nut.
it's just
the
it's
nut
it's
on nut.
it's
Multi.
so it's
It's definitely A. It's
Yeah.
strong A. Mad A. It's bonkers.
pause the recording. Sure. Are you gonna try it?
No. I think the worst.
Swear to God. This thing, really good. Knocks back zombies, does damage to them. That's
thing
on
is-
that's on plant. That's on plant. That's when you plant it. That's as soon as you plant it.
It's 9 recharge for some reason.
That's
I don't know what
that
it
is
does.
cheap.
Like what did the developers?
And look at that. Look at that. As soon as it levels up, sunk cost goes down to 125. Come on.
Like I think that's what were the devs like thinking? They said let's make a 800 like 1800 damage plant with 9 recharge, 1700 toughness on level 2, and 125 sun. And what were they thinking? And then an explosion on it, and then another explosion when it's gone. What were they thinking?
Not only does it explode, it knocks them into its back.
This thing is disgusting. Honestly. Okay, next plant. Fire.
We both
thing.
have this. We
It
both
has-
have this. We both know how good it can be.
It has a mad weakness. Shields and cold. Which those two render it not the best. Mine is level 5.
Whoa.
And 4 recharge, that's insane.
It's immune to frost.
True. I mean like
So it can take His,
I meant no.
his
I'm
special
slow.
abilities
I'm
in
slow.
the account. So like the snowball lady, they can't do anything to them. It'd be really good. It'd be really good if it weren't for the fact that you could have a high level normal pea shooter and a freaking torch ward. Just a column torch ward in front of like 3 columns of pea shooters.
It'd be cool if the torch could snap it. So like the more it's on.
We can talk about that when we're at the torch ward. I don't even see it on the screen. This thing is really good. Its special like pushes them all the way to the end, while doing a lot of damage to them.
How much is it? 125?
I think it's 125, the one I have. I think it's like level 4. Check it out. Nah, nah. I use it a lot, like when I was playing the Dark Ages. Maybe, because it's closing in on an hour. Again, that's what happens when you're talking about something.
Well, what's the next part? Garlic. Jokes aside, actually, but like,
Garlic isn't that bad. It's not chomper bad, but it's bad.
It's definitely not chocolate bad. I think it's C. Like, but jokes aside,
It's the lowest C.
It's the plant I always get C packets every time I open it. That's why I hate it personally. Like, every single time, I always get packets for this thing rather than
This
anything else.
thing.
Something I don't even use ever. And it's like, it really has no major uses. But it has really good utility. That's why it's Ghost pepper.
Really
Ghost
good.
pepper kick. But
It dies on its own slowly.
Yeah.
Unless you plant food it, then it just...
yeah, you have to like keep track of those things. Can it be killed? Oh yeah, they can. 'Cause, like,
They don't get noticed by zombies.
yeah, because they're ghosts. Duh. They're
I don't...
literal ghosts.
I'm not sure about the Gargantar, though. I don't remember.
It doesn't really care. I don't think it. Yeah, it can't. But it's like
The
the.
freaking Frostbite Caves theme. I just heard it.
Alright, guys. Jeez. Oh, I don't. I hate this theme.
Ghost Pepper is nice.
It's pretty good. It does really good damage. I think last time I seen. It's not. I don't think you can see it. I think it's only Halloween available.
The dandelion right here.
Oh, I missed it. My bad.
275. 1553. What?
I think it still deserves a spot.
Yeah, let's not move that around.
Any thoughts on this thing? It's low key, it has the same like fault as an interactive plant would. You have to like make sure it's not literally dying or anything. You know?
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It's stable. It's not very stable actually. It's probably the opposite of stable.
Stop it with the freaking thing.
So I mean yes, my fault for think it's B.
Yeah.
I wonder if I sing a song, just get copyrighted.
Please don't. I mean, it's not like they'd make money from this anyway, so why even bother? Stop.
Oh man, I'm so sad. No, I'm just playing. Alright, next thing is the gold bloom. Gold bloom is S tier. I don't think there's much needs to be said. Instant mad.
Isn't like, I think.
But then
Wait.
again, it has ridiculous amount. It has 4 years of recharge for some reason.
4 years.
Try that. But yeah, it takes 6 years to recharge. But
it gives you like 350 sun immediately.
Exactly, and that could be really it's S tier without a doubt in Worlds, but take it like with tournaments, it'd be maybe. So overall, I guess.
What's loading? Did you see that?
Anyway,
this thing is situational.
That
it doesn't allow you to use it in the arena, which makes sense because that's just like stop cheesing for sun. But even then, they don't really allow you to use like the gold leaf itself anywhere else but the temple.
Yeah, so it's DT. It's good though. It's pretty cool. Easy for these some.
This thing is amazing. Poisons them, does its damage to them. Does normal damage and poison damage to them. And then when you plant food it, it's just that disgusting goop that just rolls down the lane and knocks them back a bit. And it's just, the lane is coated in poison.
Yes. Wait a minute.
So D-tier!
Yeah, what do you think? I don't know. I think it's A. I think it's really good. It's nice. It's a crack point.
That's not the right one. That's A. Looking at the stats.
It's really good.
125
it might be
sun
S.
off rip.
I think it's S, honestly.
30 damage off rip. So it does. I think that's more than the pea shooter does normally at level 1.
Honestly, I think it's S. I'm not changing mine. It's like the best pea shooter there is. Like statistically and like usefulness. Like when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It might be one of the best pea shooters in the game. So I think it's S, but you can keep it A if you want. What's the other thing?
It'd be high A if it's an A.
Cherry Bomb is kind of nuts, not gonna lie. But I don't think it's better than the I mean, that's a cherry bomb. The Grape Shot is kind of nuts. I don't think it's better than the Cherry Bomb.
What the fuck? Grape Shot caught me a bunch of clutches.
It has. For it to be better, like, or around the same thing.
They ask you to use it in Worlds. It catches your clutches so well.
It is nuts in Worlds, but tournament viable. You have to mix both of them, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do that, but I think it would be A.
Yee, there's a lot of them in A.
Yeah, most plants in the game are just good. They're not like, not every plant is busted, not every plant is bad. Great. I don't think we can rate this really. It's not really fair. Because there are other things that can just clap graves like this.
Yeah.
Like Boy Sada. Remember the Boy Sada tournament? You could just keep planting them and they damage the grave before the round started.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate this. I hate it.
It's funny.
I hate this theme, bro. This is the worst theme in the game. Without a doubt.
Well,
You know what I'm trying to know?
meet me.
Like, bro, no one wants to hear that. Like, bro, come on. Anyway,
you'd rather hear the default PVZ theme.
exactly. Okay, I think it's D because it's more.
I mean, utilities are obviously. You know what we should do is make a new bit for utilities because they can't really be rated.
They can't, but like, if you want to, you can.
Could.
Go below.
Yes. Hit D.
But if that were the case, then we have to move the over. But then again, we could keep it there because it's the best utility in the game. Because it actually, it's so good it wouldn't be utility.
I'm not. Utilities.
Utilities.
Look here, man. I don't know how to freaking spell utilities. I'm just gonna. Oh, I was spelling it right.
Wait a minute. Just go. Dumb. Plant. No work. There you go, bro. Make it. Give it like black. Put a T.
Don't plant, no work.
There we go, bro. What? Just delete that, bro. Just delete it.
Just gonna.
Dump. Why is that the tier? XD. Yo, low key, it should just be there anyway.
It's still got the D.
It's still.
Don't plant, no work. Oh my god.
I'm so toxic for that, but still, I guess, bro. It's whatever. Next one. Ease the Grimrose. The Grimrose is really good in Worlds, but I don't think it's great. I think it's weak, honestly.
There was a high tier strat I saw in the arena. Wanna play Raven?
Or like Tekken or something.
I mean, sure. Grimrose. What you say you want? You'd think it'd be in?
I think it only targets one. But like, cause like.
Bro, if you have these things on tile turnips, they'll never die. They'll just continuously be doing a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's weird because like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it's very good when there's a bunch of So like, nor when there's like really buttons on it. Which is probably what tournaments are all about.
And then like, it'll only really do its normal damage most of the time. It's never really buffed itself.
Yeah. So.
And then sometimes when it appears, it just gets bruised. Just nerfs the plant or outright cancels it out. You just can't do anything with the type of plant it is.
Yeah, they always do.
This thing, it's just the worst parsnip.
The guac.
When it comes to its plant food and like death roll. It's just a worse. It's just a worse parsnip. Parsnip is easily A, but is it S?
I think the guacamole is honestly C. I don't think it's very good at all, to be honest. It shoots little guaks, so the little things, but it's like it isn't the best. Like that little
Guick.
the fact that the guak just runs away, like jumps away.
Why do you say it like that?
And the thing about the parsnip, I'm pretty sure, is that the parsnip will wait.
It does the
until
same
it's about to
damage
die.
as a pea shooter and it costs more.
That's our.
But it's part of the enforcement family. Can be planted on water though. But when would you plant it on water
It's pretty much
outside a big
useless,
wave
but
beach?
when would you plant this on water? There's no need. There's no water tournament like pretty much ever really.
I wish they did change like
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
the world's like stylistic choices.
So yeah, I don't think it's very good.
Don't plant nowhere.
It might be a dumb plant, no work. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It has a little bit more potential. Chomper.
I'm not sure about it. I wouldn't be so sure about it being better than the cannon.
So you think it's good?
No, I didn't say it was better than the cannon. I'm not sure if it is.
Oh.
I mean, it's better than them too. That's obvious. Tesla
Is
coil
it good and
cheeky.
is it equal to like the Citron or like the Bonk? I don't think so. You take those in apart. Like you have to compare it to the dudes up there. I don't think so. I smell pork chops. Gumnut's S tier.
Yep, easily.
I don't care what anyone says.
There's no need to explain.
When I got that thing, it's Ravs.
Bro, level 1, a Gargantua has to take like 8 to 9 hits to destroy the piece of gum that it's on.
Exactly, and then it leaves. So it's not only it's not a nut that just stays there. No, it's a nut that will its hitbox, like its hurtbox will disappear. That way you could plant something else right there, and then no, it can't be one shot because it disappears. Obviously, there's nothing that could just like clap it like that. That is not what that is. Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
And you have a level 3, so you got that like 500 thing.
Yeah, it has it is 100. It's only 100 sun and only has 11 recharge. That is ridiculous. That isn't fair. It isn't fair.
Well,
it's the best nut in the game.
Yeah, but I was switching to the lettuce because I don't know what the heck it does.
I don't know what it does. Oh.
It stuns people, does 100 damage, has 7 recharge, which is pretty alright. Then the sun cost is 175. I wanna watch what it does. Resist damage with high health.
It's pretty beefy.
900 toughness. Bash zombies in front and behind while occasionally buttering zombies.
So it wouldn't.
So it's basically the Bonk Choi that also uses the kernel pulse butter occasionally, like it does.
Why butter?
Because I don't know.
What does lettuce have to do with butter?
I don't
Does it
know.
mean like butter, like headbutting, like knocking them off the map? Maybe?
It's probably why it's probably.
Oh, but
Let's not get into that.
do you want to pause the video and just watch what it does, maybe? For a better...
Sure, let's go ahead and pause.
Good luck. Solo with the video without me.
What do you mean?
Bro, this point is ridiculous.
This thing.
I think it's S tier.
It 2 shots normies at level 1.
It's S tier, bro. It's S tier.
I mean, given all the things that was stated with the plant alone, it would have been A tier, hard A tier, easily. But seeing it in action, oh, that's just different.
That thing is mad. That's not 100 damage. That just beat that.
This thing is really good.
It's an interactive plant, though. At the same time, it's really good. Like it's so good. Really big defense. Hurts people. It's just an endurance. A bunch of them knocks back. It does that.
Plant food it's the most amazing thing. Have a bunch of those on some tile turnips. Plant food.
Yeah, that's A tier.
That is.
But it gets kind of hard. Like the more you have, cause like you have to like focus more. And you have to use all of it. So I think it's A.
This thing is stupid.
I hate it. I think it's dumb plant work. It doesn't prioritize people right next to it, like right in its face. Like, why?
So should we put this down here too? I mean, it's a dumb plant.
It is, but it's better than it has intelligence. This thing is completely stupid. A zombie will be in its face and he's shooting the dude, considering because it prioritises people to the left or something. The zombie will be all the way chilling in the back.
The zombie will be like 3 columns away from your house. That
and
thing
some
will.
zombie is just Chris Browning, and then he's almost like, let me just shoot this thing. I'm like, bro, no, shoot him in front of you. Save yourself. Like, I hate that.
plant is godly.
I really tried this, like, I wasn't.
But is it on par with some of these?
It's not coming that level. I don't think so. Governor might be the best plant up there for might be.
It stops Gargantuars for so long. It's like 30 seconds, I think. I think that's like max level Governor. It's like a 30-second to 45-second delay on a Gargantuar.
Exactly, and he's already dead by then. So like, that thing, the date, hot date.
Hot date, easy A tier.
It is really good. I think it's A. Not much to say about it.
This thing does
It's
damage to
really
the zombies when it's melting in the eyes. That big one.
Doesn't really
It's not dumb planting to work. No, this thing works perfectly.
Yeah.
If they hit you with that frost in the arena, this thing is a clutch. If you don't have any heat plants.
If you're in a panic, bro, when would you use this thing? That's so.
But the thing
strange.
is,
You could use any other.
Thing is, though, you would be using this vine.
You would definitely be using a heat plant.
You'd be using that power vine on your plants.
Who instinctively picks the potato and is like, this the wave? Like, no, there's other heat plants that actually do something.
The hot potato. I mean,
I don't think it's worth it, but it would be a dumb plant to work. But
it works because, well, I mean,
it's just it's the worst NC tier for sure. I don't want to be disrespectful and put a dumb plant to work.
This
Those are
thing,
the plants I despise.
this is amazing.
That's A tier.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
Pushes zombies back to the beginning. Pushes flying zombies off the screen that's in the column with it. Well, not column. Fucking row.
You could put it anywhere and it'll still push the whole.
Yeah. And then it chills them. Yeah, Neon Mixtape is a bot. And then there's multiple songs in the Neon Mixtape.
Yeah, they have like a bunch of stuff.
I
If
hope
the
it
shroom
plays
is
well.
better than the cauliflower, I'd say it's B. I know
Yes.
wherever the cauliflower is, the shroom's just better than it. Like, less expensive. Can do the same thing.
This thing
but
is
done right.
amazing.
I think that's best.
Yas. This thing is also amazing. It does the same as the iceberg lettuce
If-
plant food, but it's an instant use plant. But any zombies within a 3x3 range of it get turned to ice blocks, and that is your new defense.
A tier. Then again, icebox could be a downfall. It could be a bad downfall if they're like close. If you want to put a plant there, but they're in the way. You know what I mean? Because you can't plant something else.
Yeah, but the zombies are like, they're never gonna get past that.
Yeah.
Plus, you can just put like a cherry bomb.
Yeah. I think it's A. It's A, of course. If you haven't noticed, most of these plants are really good. There's not really dumb plants. Except the homing crystal. Homing crystal can be the worst. It's
Why
have
is
its own
it
tier.
here again?
Shot.
I forgot.
Really good.
I know it's really good. I forgot for a sec. This thing is basically just any of these plants.
It's honestly S tier.
It's
if
a
you have
wild
rain.
card.
If you have a rain, it's S tier.
It's any of these plants.
Empire is S tier in tournaments, no matter what. This thing is it's a monster.
Plant food that thing.
It's
Every zombie, I'm not sure about Gargantars, but I know every other zombie turns into an imp.
what it does with
And the imps die. The imps die.
in a boosted tournament. What it does with the Shrieking Violet is unholy. Everyone's gone. Like shrinking. Everyone's an imp first of all, and then everyone's gone. And it's like, bro,
This thing is actually pretty useful.
Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think it's disgusting. It's not like apple mortar, fire pieces, or but I think it's really soft.
Yes.
I don't like
Neither of us had this, but we know what it does essentially.
I think I have it. I was doing it.
This thing revives plants.
Why would
I'm
you
pretty
need to
sure.
revive it? I don't think you.
Pretty sure this thing
It
revives.
does. It revives one plant. And it takes a long time too. I don't like it. I think it's a dumb plant to work. I don't. I made this tier so disrespectful. Well, yeah, it's not very good. Jack-o'-lantern is so cool and so strong.
Let that flame.
But that flame die and the fact that it's interacting with it. If this thing were automatic, it would be disgusting. It would be so good. I don't know. It's the best in B
Oh,
tier.
it is playing all the themes in the mixtape. I can hear the rock and
What the fuck?
I can hear like the rock and
It's going crazy. Anyway, I
hear that guitar.
think the best. It's the best in B. It might be one of the best in B tier. But give it a B.
Easy A.
It's A tier. What would it be?
It just
It literally
destroys.
plays music when you use it.
It says destroys the lane.
It literally plays little clap music.
I think it takes 2 of those things to kill a Garganta. It does like around the same damage as the Cherry Bomb. They do around the same damage as each other.
Exactly. So like,
The Cherry Bomb's more
it's
versatile in terms of the fact that it does area of effect damage.
and then not to mention this dude literally plays music when you use it. Little. It's the best part about it. NES skin. So I mean, next point. This thing is A tier. Honestly, a lot of people sleep on it.
It does actually pretty good damage.
It does decent damage. It recharges mad fast.
I think it's
And
the
butter is disgusting.
I think it's the fact that its projectile is tiny. I think that's
Yeah.
why people sleep on it,
Yeah,
because it just doesn't look like it does damage.
It's really good. I think it's definitely A tier. Is that the anyway, Huey Beast. Anyway, Huey Beast is good.
The more damage it takes, the more it does.
I think it's A. Most of these plants are like premium plants that are really.
Of course they're gonna be an A. They're pretty good, but like not all of them are gonna be an A. No,
Laser Beam, I think it's B tier. It's not as good as it used to be. I think it nerfed it.
you think so?
Yeah, I believe it got nerfed. But
If it didn't,
like, its laser is good, but it's so expensive. But like, if you were in a tournament, there's a few other things you could rather than laser beam.
yeah,
There's stuff that could do its job better.
yeah.
So I don't think the laser beam is good. But don't get me wrong, the thing is really good. Every plant is good. For the most part, it's good. Guava is definitely good.
Every plant in here is good at what they
Except the
do.
But yes,
Except what?
chocolate.
I mean, they're good at what they do. It's just the chompers. It's
Everything-
arguably the worst plant in the game.
I don't think there's any argument that it's the worst plant in the game.
I don't think there's no argument. It is the worst.
I think every person collectively.
It is like low dumb plant no work.
Exactly. It's low dumb plant no, or it's top low dumb plant no way.
It's just dumb plant no work overall.
Exactly.
This thing is great.
I think it's really good.
When he and the homies get together, they put in a lot of work.
Exactly. They're insane against chickens. They do a lot.
Bro, them turkeys come out of nowhere, they're dead. Them turkeys have high defense. And they're just as fast.
I don't
Like,
know
why?
What the turkeys are smoking. But they take so much. Remember that mod? Like, the turkeys like invincible. Like, but yeah, it's A tier for sure.
This is a utility.
Don't plant no work. Doesn't work.
It doesn't necessarily work overall. Like,
It's good, but I don't think see, the thing is, we would put it in Don't Play No Work. But it's the fact that the title is Don't Play. It's not really Don't Play. But it just doesn't really work as well as any other.
you probably should have put slash. This thing is actually really good.
Oh,
The
magnet thing?
the
Yeah.
Magnus room is actually really good.
I know it. If you don't. Anyway, yeah, Magnus Room is B. I think it's B. It's good for what it does.
Yeah.
Sure. You know where I'm gonna put this plant right here. Go ahead and say your piece, bro.
I'm not sure if it would go down there though.
Yes, it's down there. You know what I was thinking? It's dog water.
but I'm not sure.
I don't like this.
It
taxes you. You're like,
well, yeah, but the laser does so much.
It Mr. Krabs you for your money. Like, no, you cost money to use.
It takes 50, but it also, well.
And it's an interactive, like, making it worse. For one shot.
But it does a lot of damage.
That shot is not something. But, like, if the shot, say if it pierced, it would be so much better.
Why the heck are they playing something so loud in the background? Jeez, we got our own music. Leave it alone. Probably need to go and ask for the door to be closed. Yeah, sure.
I don't like that choice. I hope you deceased it.
Okay, alright then. I mean, I want to be lenient on it, but he is right. There is a lot wrong with this plant. It's so retarded. Yeah, I'll just put it here. But it's not, I don't know. The marigold gives you like, what, 500 coins? Alright, so this gives 500 coins, right?
What?
This gives like 500 coins.
Yes.
And you know, for folks like us, we in broke boy days.
Yeah, you lose money without paying attention. Usually gain money as easy as losing.
Bro, I had over 100,000 coins and lost it in a week.
Usually in most Plants vs. Zombies tier lists that I see, no one really ranks it because it's a utility, of course. It doesn't really count. But, so, I'm gonna put it in B because, you know, we all need money, you know what I mean? We all need money, you know? I mean, we all don't, we just, you know.
Not many
Melon pulp.
Not many usage for this. It does splash damage.
Very expensive, but it does big damage. But it shoots kind of slow, especially when you're close to it. Like when you run up on its grill, it doesn't really do much. Kind of get scared. It doesn't fire its melons, but I don't like it. I think it's B or C. Might be C, honestly. Cause like
it's really slow.
Yeah,
it's so slow.
But
the reload is slow.
Yeah, it's strong. I mean, you sure you want to keep going with this recording way? I mean, we can go either way. Cause I was tired.
I mean, we're like halfway done already.
Yeah, I guess. Should we make another video with like?
We're getting into the more complicated plants.
The mints. The part 2 would be like the mints and ordering them. You know?
Yeah.
Or we could do the mints still. Whatever.
The little mini-sode. It's like 10, 15 minutes.
Snow thing.
The only thing is that this is an interactive plant. Everything else about it is good.
Honestly, yeah. It takes a little while. But it's better than banana.
But I think it costs like 350 suns.
Yeah, by all means, I think it's better. I don't know if it's A though. I think it's also B, but it's definitely better than banana.
Absolutely.
Moonflower, it's good. It helps other dudes.
When you plant food, it actually has like a shield.
Yeah, and
so it itself doesn't like take damage until the shield is gone.
And it gives some defense.
When you put like,
it's low-key insane. Really
you put them together, put like a little group of them together in a little compact little square or something. They do some good sun producing, and put the dust clobbers near them. You have a near invincible strategy.
Yeah, so it's 18. I don't know.
Well, we know it's a nut, and it gets boosted by the moonflower, so we already know that it can have higher defense than it normally would. If I'm right, wasn't there a vine that was released recently that like boosts shadow plants? I don't think it's on here, but like If that's the case, then like,
I think it's
I mean it's a nut with like I don't know how much defense it is, like 5,000 or something.
I don't think it's over exceptional. I think it's B. Okay.
This thing,
I don't like that.
I have mixed feelings about it.
I hope its death is most painful. I don't know. I shouldn't hate it.
It's not in don't play it, no work. It does work. It does what it needs to. It does good damage. It costs decently.
It takes so
But it's
long.
it's reloading. It's just not okay.
It looks like it makes it look like it doesn't grow back ever. But like, don't get me wrong. Those little when it's boosted by the moonflower, the little slap thing, the 3. If you get hit by 3 of those, it claps the gargantuan.
When you plant food when it's next to like fully boosted moonflowers.
Yeah, it might. I think it reaches up there, and it's really strong. But it's like.
Hold up. Was it meant to be here?
What?
Was this thing meant to be in C?
I don't know. I think you just dropped it. But I don't like it, to be honest. I want
Alright.
death. But if you want it to be wherever, it doesn't matter.
It'll stay there.
Personal bias.
I have a level 3 of this.
I kind of like this.
It slows the zombies in front of it. And then it'll just like, yeah. They just get sunk into the ground.
The fact that it can't really be hurt is really good.
Since I have a level 3, I think it eats like a few more zombies than level 1.
The little vacuum block 2000.
And if they're in like a 3x3 area, and then it's like it'll like push out the olive oil in the 3x3 area and like inhale.
It's pretty good.
Sit that in
Parsnip.
It's hiatus.
I don't think it's S because of the fact that it like runs away. But it's low-key one of the best enforcement family plants. I don't think it's enforcement. It's enforcement or security. But it definitely. It's better than the guac because for some reason, the guac instantly runs away from your clothes. But that thing will stay until it's about to die. I think. And then it'll run away.
Doing a lot more damage.
And it has little babies, like they jump out.
Yeah, it's like boosted.
Yeah, they're boosted. Yeah.
I love the peanut.
I don't like the peanut as I didn't like it when I was using it. Because the way I used it. But I think it's good. Like it's super strong and it's super defensive.
It shoots like it shoots twice as fast as a pea shooter. It has like the same defense as a nut, like a regular nut, and it does like the same damage as a pea shooter.
I think it's A for real. Pea pod, I think it's
costs like 150, son. That freaking peanut, it's really good. That pea pod, I mean, you gotta put him with his homies.
yeah. If you have no sun, bro, it's a hard L.
That's going here.
Where? Oh, yeah.
The one who started it all.
Oh, the original version of Perfector. I think.
Bro, Perfector.
It's not a dumb plan to work. I know. He's pretty good though. He's A tier. I mean, he might be B tier because he's not the most viable. He's B tier, I think, specifically because he isn't. There's a plants that kind of do his job better in worlds.
Well, yeah,
But
Exhibit
he is
A,
good for,
Exhibit B, Exhibit C,
Yeah, he's good
D.
though. He's really good though. But like, there are plants that he just gets.
All these freaking myths. So many myths, Jesus. And we still got a couple more down here.
The pepper pult.
This costs $250, doesn't it?
Easy to control. So there's not really a reason to buy 60. But it is good though. I don't like that.
This is situational.
Dump up.
Even then, like, what's the point?
Yeah. It isn't like.
It charms the zombies into doing your bidding,
Oh, I thought it was like the dinosaur.
I think.
It like hypnotized the dinosaurs so they kill zombies.
Oh wait, I'm done.
Like there's like a cave thing. Dinosaurs.
Always looking at the other hidden option.
Yeah, but it's not very. It's just dumb.
There's still like almost no usage for it.
Dinosaurs. And you can't use it in tournaments, I'm pretty sure, when there are dinosaurs. I remember people getting mad about that.
Yep.
So, yeah, that beat is really good.
So
I don't think it's exciting.
next we got base boost.
I think Fat Boot, Fat B is B tier. I don't think it's overly good like A tier because they don't say anything.
I agree.
Anyway, next, Poker Pass. It's a poker, bro.
I thought you said poker was. I thought you said poker was bad.
Oh, no, S.
But the
Poker is so good. It stabs people.
all these new premium plants are like really good,
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They're like over buffing these dudes.
but we don't need.
Potato mine. Potato mine.
It multiplies more than its primal cousin.
It isn't as good though.
It doesn't do as much damage.
I don't think it's as good. I definitely don't think it's as good. It takes
But it's
way longer.
I think its recharge is. Is it less?
No, it's like 14 seconds, and the primal was like 5.
Well, who the heck is calling me? Great. Be right back.
Are you back? Okay.
Eat us. Yeah.
Alright, well, Power Lily, kind of really good. It's super useful, really useful in tournament.
Yes. Unless the tournaments just spam you with like 40 freaking plant food, then it's just a waste.
Yeah.
So it's very dependent. It's really good.
Not bad.
Its sunk cost. Well, how much was it? Like. I can't remember.
It's good. It's just, let me check. I guess I'll check.
Yeah, you know, it has the Elmonique.
What is this team money?
It's like at the start, somewhere near the beginning of the almanac.
It has stupid recharge.
Like 80 seconds or something.
60. You can go down to 58. That's not very good. I think it's good. If you wanted to 60 seconds to recharge.
It takes a whole minute.
That's not
Over a whole minute.
That's not really good actually.
No. This thing is great, eh?
Yeah, it had a combo over, so it automatically is better than what it should be. And it's less. Primal plants are stupidly overpowered
For some reason, the primal nut takes 2 hits from a Gargantar, but it has like half the defense of a normal nut.
That's like a game mystery. Why is it that? But that thing is S tier in my opinion. It can be used almost anywhere that mines aren't nerfed in a tournament.
It's only 50 sun. It's just twice as expensive as the normal mine.
And in a normal setting, you'd use it. It's insane. Even in a tournament, where you could use it anywhere where they aren't nerfed. it's just that hard to get. You have to like grow.
Yeah, it's so hard to get. Like, it's really difficult to get them because there's like 3 levels that are before them. It's just so annoyingly difficult to beat the 3 levels before the primal mine. It's not okay. The sunflower.
Sunflower, it's better. It's just insane.
It's a better sun. It's a better than the normal sunflower.
I think it's A for sure.
So like that. Oh, we're getting into the good plants. Like, there's not many bad plants left.
Honestly, there's not many bad plants in the movie. But what's the name? Oh, this thing. I don't actually think it's that good. Besides the fact that it could take a lot. I think it's about low. It's definitely not C. It wouldn't be C. That's not fair.
E. This thing. It's another one of them cases. It's another one of them cases of like when me and the homies get together.
I don't think it's that good. You know.
This thing, that thing, that load.
So yeah, it have its.
I'm having Wi-Fi problems.
For the most part, it could have its good and bad.
How dare me?
You're bad, kid. You aren't good at the game.
What?
How you
Gotta fix the Wi-Fi problems. Bruh. Wi-Fi being jank. This is not okay. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to do a part 2. I've already done over half of them, I think. This is over half. Yeah. This is tiring. It's already hot as balls in here. Joy. I don't know. I'm too tilted. Yeah, I guess. Lik'n sub or unknown rattling noise will come to your room.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yas, this is funny. Should I like set this to premiere at like 9 a.m.?
I guess so. She must.
Then like continue like the second part of this. Continue like the second part of this at like 2 p.m. Have like that premiere around like 2, and then like I don't know. I enjoyed this. Maybe folks would have enjoyed this. Maybe not. Doesn't matter.
It does, because they're gonna get the rattle if they don't.
They're gonna get the rattle if they don't. Oh man. Threats. You dare threaten the audience? Yas. The audience is like reading right now. Lik'n sub or Rattle. Later, nerds.